to another vlog. Make sure to give your girl a thumbs up and subscribe. We are back for another spend the day with me vlog. Really, this is like a super jam-packed busy day. I feel like I haven't taken you guys with me on a true day with me. You guys know I'm a full-time content creator. I have been since, whoa, when did I go full-time? I want to say 2019. Like maybe almost a year before the pandemic. And entrepreneurship is definitely hard. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I've worked several jobs. If you are new here, I have a doctorate in physical therapy that I got from NYU, and I practiced for about 11 years before I went full-time as a content creator. If you go back in my very early vlogs, I used to vlog myself at work, which probably isn't smart. I wouldn't suggest you ever vlog yourself at work, especially if you have a corporate job, especially if you're in healthcare. Like, it's not like I showed any patients or anything, but yeah, they're probably not wise on my part when I think about it, when I look back at it. In fact, I recently wrote an article for my Substack. A Substack, if you're new here or if you've never heard of it, is a lot like a newsletter or a blog. I still have my blog. I haven't updated it in quite some time though. But a Substack, the difference is there are other people on there that write as well. You can follow different people. It's almost like social media for writing, which I think is very cool because writing is one of my first passions. Honestly, I just haven't had the time. I feel like YouTube has definitely like taken over my life because it is like my main focus as a job. And then it's the one that I put the most love and heart and dedication and time and blood, sweat, and tears into because it's my favorite platform. It's the most rewarding for me, so I really leaned into YouTube. I still definitely am on Instagram pretty regularly. That is a must when it comes to this business. You have to either be on Instagram or TikTok, even if you're on YouTube. It's just, you just have to be. And so yeah, writing my blog kind of took a back seat because it's definitely something that wasn't bringing in really any money. And at this like time in my life, I need to focus on like building wealth. And I know that's not the most important thing in life, but for me, I'm in the season of life where I am building my career. Like, I sowed the seeds maybe in my late 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s. I am just now beginning to reap the benefits, but I still want to grow. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. Went off on a little tangent, but I'm going to be showing you guys a lot today. Like, I have so much to do. I have friends coming to visit in a few days, so I have to get the house ready for guests, for multiple guests. I'm going to be using my guest room and my gym that can convert into a guest room for a few days, so I want to get everything situated for them. I do have an upcoming very minor surgery. I'm going to have an endoscopy. I think a few years ago I took you guys with me to get a colonoscopy. If you haven't been watching me for a long time, you guys know I have stomach issues. Like, I get this thing called gastritis, which is inflammation of the stomach lining. Maybe like every other year, sometimes every year, I have to go on this special diet where I eat bland things for a month. I have to like quit coffee. And it's just been a reoccurring thing for about, I don't know, more than 5 years. And so I'm finally, like, I'm actually going through it right now. I'm on the tail end of a flare-up, and I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm sick of this happening. I want to know why this is happening. When I had my colonoscopy, first of all, preparing for a colonoscopy is insane. The actual colonoscopy was fine. Like, they put me to sleep. I was knocked out. I felt nothing. I knew nothing. I woke up. I felt hella refreshed. And I was told that everything was tip-top perfect. They didn't see one polyp. They didn't find anything. In fact, my doctor, who is a woman, told me that I have one of the most beautiful colons that she's ever seen. And that was 5 years ago. I don't think I really need to do another one for probably another 5 years. I don't have a family history. I did it just mainly because I've been having stomach issues for so long. So I've had the bottom half checked. Now we're going to do the top half, which I think will give me more evidence of like what's going on. With the endoscopy, they basically stick a camera down your throat, and they look into your esophagus, they look in your stomach, and they look in your small intestine, which is the, you know, little piece of intestines that happen before your large intestine. I'm pretty sure they did check my small intestine when they did my colonoscopy as well. Maybe they only did the large. I need to check on that. But yeah, I'm having that done soon. I'll take you guys along for the process in case anyone is interested. But yeah, I'm just like sick of being sick. And the symptoms of gastritis is a lot like indigestion, just like burning after eating, like gurgling, like pain, gas, almost like GERD, if you've ever heard of GERD. But I'm sick of it. I want to know what's going on in there. So yeah, we're having that done soon. And yeah, I've been talking a lot. Let's get to the vlog. But don't forget to thumbs up the videos. Okay, if you're watching from your TV, hit the up over button. I appreciate it so much. I really want all of my videos to get 5,000 thumbs up, because way more than 5,000 people watch each video. So if you guys enjoy the video, I don't ask for much. I just ask that you give your girl a thumbs up so it could push my videos out to more people so that I can grow. I've been doing this for what, real steady, like on it, like 7 years. And I feel like I should be a lot further ahead than I am. I'm blessed and I'm thankful for where I am and the people that have been supporting me. But it's imperative for me to get to the next level, you know. All right, let's get the day started. All right, you guys, I completely went off on a tangent and forgot why I told you guys about my Substack. And it's because I wrote an article about working in my corporate job as a doctor of physical therapy, because I found an old email I sent my boss, and the email made me cry, y'all. Like, I was boohooing reading that old email, and it triggered me to write a story or kind of like an essay about burnout and about growth as a woman in the healthcare industry, and just learning myself and what I will and won't tolerate in a job. It was a very insightful article. It was very therapeutic for me to write it. And so yeah, if you have never heard of Substack, I will link it down below, and that will kind of give you some insight into how it was when I was working as a physical therapist. Yeah, so we're just in my bathroom. I am getting ready for the day. This is going to be a very chatty vlog. I think you guys like when I talk a lot. And I just put a little bit of the L'Occitane cream, hand cream. It has 20% shea butter. It's so good. Like, I'm one of those people who washes my hands a lot. I just know that germs are out there. And so I wash my hands a lot. So my hands end up being very dry, but like, look at the moisture. It's so nice. Like, without being like super greasy, it's like one of the best hand creams. I swear by it. I'll link it down below in case you guys are interested. I'm gonna do my makeup with you guys, and I have some new products which I'm very excited to show you. But before that, this is new. This is called Phyto Nature E2. It has exosomes and an exfoliation. It is a regenerating daily leave-on. And I got this in a PR package from Dermalogica. I love Dermalogica products, by the way. You guys know my second step of my cleansing routine after doing my makeup is using this. And my girl, like Rhea Michelle, actually put me on to this. She has such like beautiful skin. And this is a daily micro exfoliant, and I figured that my skin needs to be exfoliated every day, like physically. And so this is a brightening rice-based powder. So it comes out as powder. You add water and then it kind of creates a mask. You kind of like put it all over your face, scrub it in, wash it off, and then it really kind of opens your pores, and it does help with hyperpigmentation as well because it's a brightening rice-based powder. I would say that this probably helped my skin the most with my hyperpigmentation, followed by the La Roche-Posay Mela B3 serum. Now this is expensive and I just had to buy a new one. It was $44, okay, from CVS. But this will last me like almost 3 months. I can make it stretch, you know. So if you have hyperpigmentation, which I'm fighting a little bit here, these two products are so good. But this one is great, especially before you do your nighttime routine, because it really opens up your pores, so whatever serum you use really gets sucked in. Anyway, I love Dermalogica products. This one's new that they sent me, and you guys, there is magic in here. Like, I have pretty large pores on my cheeks, and so I just take a little bit of this, and this is what it looks like. It just looks like a clear gel. And I put it in. By the way, I already washed and cleansed my face, so I'm putting this on cleansed skin. I need to put some on my forehead too, even though y'all can't see my forehead. So it does feel a little bit, I don't want to say sticky, but like, it's not sticky, but you can tell that it's doing something. And as soon as I put this on, I swear to you, my pores just go, and then it makes a beautiful base for me to put my makeup on. And you can wear this under makeup. This is amazing. Okay, so if you have very textured skin, which is normal, textured skin is normal, I have textured skin, or if you have large pores where when you put makeup on, like you can see the unevenness of your skin, use this. It's so good. It will just make your skin all one. I mean, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it will make your skin all on the same plane. It will plump up the areas that are like dimpled, and then you have such a beautiful base to put your makeup on. And then it's also skincare. So I see a huge difference when I use this versus when I don't. Like, I wish, I'm gonna try and do it before and after in a video soon, but this is great. So shout out to Dermalogica. I will link this down below. But I have a little pile of empties, and I've never actually shown you guys my empties. I want y'all to know that the products I show you guys, I actually use. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empties that I'm gonna go through super quick, and I'll link them all down below. They're all like beauty, skincare, and makeup. All right, guys, let's get into my empties. Of course, all of these things will be linked down below for you guys. But I've talked about all of these products because I want you guys to know that I actually use them. Starting with the La Roche-Posay Mela B3. I was just talking about this for like hyperpigmentation. This is a dark spot corrector, and it has 10% niacinamide, which is good for like plumping, juicy, nurturing your skin. And it's also made with thermal spring water. It comes in this little purple tube, and it also comes with a twist cap and a medicine dropper. You guys can see like there's nothing in this one, which is why I had to buy a new one. You can get them at CVS, and the price is normally around like $45, but it's worth it. I've had this one bottle for almost 3 months, and I usually use it like every night, just a drop all over my face. before my moisturizer at night, and it has helped my skin so much. I love La Roche-Posay products. So that is one empty. Nothing left. I mean, I got a little bit of juice, but I just put a serum on, so we're not gonna use that. Next up is the L'Occitane Immortelle cream for your neck. Now look, I mean, I'm older, but I want, your neck shows your age before anything else does. Now, I'm not opposed to aging. Thank God that I am aging. I would love to see a ripe old age, God willing. But I need my neck to be on par with like my face and the rest of my body. And so this cream, as you can see, there is like literally, I have squeezed it down to try to get every last drop out of here. Originally, I got this in a gift bag, and I have been purchasing it myself anytime I run out ever since. I love the little squeeze cap. I kind of just squeeze a little line on my neck, and then I massage up, and I feel like my neck has never looked better. I used to have very deep set, like 2 deep set lines in my neck. And I mean, you can still see them, but oh my gosh, they have improved so much. Like the moisture of the skin of my neck has improved. I feel like as women, I feel like even men, we always kind of forget that our necks are part of our face, and that our skincare routine for our face should include our neck as well. And so protect your neck, okay? This L'Occitane cream, incredible. This is probably the best neck cream I've ever used. It is a Pro Youth Neck Care serum, and it's amazing. Wait, does this have like something on here? Oh, it says you'll notice the neck skin is nourished and visibly firmer, and its lines smooth in 1 month. And it's true. This is so good. I'll link it down below. Next up is my Clinique Take the Day Away makeup remover. This is for the lids, the lashes, and the lips. And this is my favorite makeup remover because it's like an oil base. You kind of shake it up. It doesn't have a smell. It doesn't have a taste, you know, when you're taking it off your lips. It doesn't make your eyelids burn. It really gets the makeup off in like 1 swipe. I always get the smaller little bottles from Sephora where they have them up at the makeup counter. But again, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, and honestly, this is probably the best makeup remover on the market. I absolutely love it. Clinique, they always have good like makeup removers. Next up, and there's actually still a little bit in here, so I'm gonna use that, but we have the Salt and Stone body wash. This is the Santal and Vetiver. OMG, if you want like a spa-like experience in your shower, this lathers crazy. The lather goes nuts, and it smells so invigorating. It really reminds me of Tulum. I think it's the Santal mixed with the Vetiver. It reminds me of Tulum, like very earthy, very centered, very luxurious. Like if you want a luxurious bath moment, definitely try Salt and Stone. It didn't irritate my skin. It's just, it creates a vibe. I don't want to say it's really great at moisturizing your skin in the shower. You might need something else for that. But if you're looking for the vibe, the smell, the comfort, the lather, this is great. And of course, you can find this at Sephora. And then we have some body creams. Now, every time I get a new body cream, I love it. You guys, can you believe I just got this? I got this in January, right before I went to Tulum, and you guys love the Tulum vlog. We have so much more travel coming up. I wish I could tell you guys everywhere I'm going, but in April I'm going to 2 separate islands. In May I'm going to a whole new country. You know, I've decided that I'm just gonna do it. Like, I've been a little nervous with how we're at war. Oh my God, the world is on fire. But I've decided I'm just gonna find joy where I can find it, okay? And this was supposed to be my year of travel, and I'm going to try to do that while being as safe as possible and following like precautions and following warnings and making sure if I get somewhere, I know where the consulate is, I know where to go, I know what the warnings are. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go all the places I want to go. Anywho, The Tulum vlog was a vibe. It was a moment. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I actually have quite a few Tulum vlogs. But right before I went to Tulum, I got this in a holiday gift box from L'Occitane. This is their Karité Comfort Ultra Rich Body Cream. And it has to be this one, you guys, because they have a few different ones. The one in this jar, screenshot it if you need to, if you're watching from your phone. Don't worry, I've linked the exact one down below. But this smells so amazing and the shine went crazy. This is the only body cream I took with me to Tulum. So if you go back and you look at my Tulum vlogs, or if you go and look on my Instagram from any photos I took from Tulum and you saw that glow, that shine on my legs, on my arms, on my body, this is what it was. Like, this body cream. I'm so mad, y'all. Look! Look! There is nothing left in here. I'm about to scrape. About to scrape the sides so I can show you guys. And I haven't put on any moisturizer today. But it also smells so good. It's so like light and fresh and moisturizing. Like, it just makes your skin feel so soft and supple. Look at that. Look at that glow. And oh, the smell, it's like very just light and fresh and feminine. So you guys see the shine. Oh, by the way, this is my little tattoo. It says oh la la. So let me show you the difference. No moisturizer, no nothing. Moisturizer from L'Occitane. I mean, there's the difference. So there's that body cream. I am gonna repurchase that because it's that good. And you all know that I love Youth to the People products, mainly because they don't have that many ingredients in them. And they have this Hydrate and Glow Dream Body Butter. So this is another goodie. This one smells like a tropical vacation. It smells like mangoes and just like passion fruit, and yeah. So you can use this morning and night. It has their superfoods vegan formula. Sorry guys, I just got a text message from Ashley. She's another YouTube babe. Her channel is From Head to Curve. And we're gonna chat in a bit. Yeah. Anywho, and I'll be keeping up with the YouTube girlies. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys who I like watching on YouTube at some point in this vlog. But this is the Hydrate and Glow Dream Body Butter from Youth to the People. It visibly firms, brightens, replenishes moisture. It has niacinamide again. It has super berry extract, cacao butter, aromatic notes of yuzu, green tea, blonde woods. Set your dreams in flight. And that's literally what it says. So you guys, this is a big like tub. There is absolutely nothing left in there. Oh my god. So I'm probably gonna end up purchasing both of these because I like this one for like a nice, like almost like baby powder, super light, slightly floral, feminine, bright fragrance. And this one is like, I'm in Miami. It's more mango, more tropical scent. They both give you an incredible shine, but like, wow, they're both amazing. And last but not least is a chapstick. I'm a truthful chapstick girl. Now I know like Rhode and what is it, Edam, everybody has their lip moisturizers. I just really like chapstick, and I like the one in the blue because this one has SPF 15. And before I do any makeup, before I start my day, after I brush my teeth, I have to put on chapstick. And so as you can see, this tube is absolutely empty. At this point, I'm like digging in it to get the last little residue out. And I just find that this is a great base for any lip products. And it just keeps your lips nice and moisturized. And then you also have the SPF. So if your lip product, your lipstick, whatever, it doesn't have it, at least you have a coating on your lips. And I definitely need that, like living in Miami. So those are my empties. Clearly those are favorite products, and you probably have seen me talk about them a ton. But yeah, I'll link all of those down below, and I'll make a little mental note to also repurchase all of those things, except for the Mela B3, because I just got a new one yesterday from CVS. All right, today is Wednesday, so I need to get a YouTube video ready for you guys. I'm gonna head downstairs. I think that's where my laptop is. I'm gonna email my assistant the video. I just got the video in yesterday from my editor. I'm gonna send it to my assistant so that she can do the description box. I'm gonna make a thumbnail so I can get that to you all. Today is also recycling day, so I need to break down any boxes that I've gotten from like unboxings and things and take the recycling bin out. It's actually quite late. They're probably about to come soon, so we're gonna do that now. And then we're gonna do our makeup together. I have some new products from MAC. The MAC is eating right now, okay? So yeah, let's get the day started. In my guest bathroom. This is a bathroom that people use when they visit me or when they stay in the guest room. If you missed this, make sure to check out the guest quarters room reveal video. I have revealed every room in my house except for the dining room. Speaking of that, we are in talks of being published. And it should be really soon. So once I am published, I will do the dining room reveal video. But if you are interested in learning about all of the furniture, all of the different pieces, the art, the home decor that you see in each room of my house, just watch that corresponding room reveal video and go to the description box. I've literally linked every single thing in my house, including the paint colors. Okay, but because I'm having pretty much all of the work done to kind of figure out what's going on with my stomach, they want me to take an H. pylori test, which is a kind of bacteria that can overgrow in your stomach and cause all kinds of problems. And if this is what caused my flare-up, I'll then have to take antibiotics and also a proton pump inhibitor, which is just an acid reducer. It's a lot like Tums, but the ones that they prescribe you are like a 14-day pack, and it's really, really strong. It's a lot stronger than Tums. So in order to do an H. pylori test, you have to poop. You have to give them a specimen of your poop. I'm very familiar with this test. I take it probably every other year when I have a flare-up. So what they do is they give you this little thing, and it's just like a little plastic seat, and so you kind of sit it on your toilet and then you poop in it. Okay, if this is too gross, I'm sorry, but like, this is what you have to do when you have stomach issues, just in case you've never heard of this. And then you can't get any other fluids or things in there, okay? So yeah, you can't like pee in this either. So you just, only poop can go in here. So then they give you this little collector, and you collect a specimen that much. There's a little scooper. So it's like a little spoon. So you just scoop a little bit, you put it in here, and then they take it and they test it to see if you have H. pylori, which is an overgrowth of bacteria. And then if you do have that, then they treat you with an antibiotic. So there's that. I thought I would share that because this is my life today. This is what I have to do today. And then I need to go drop my specimen off at Quest Diagnostics. So yeah, I also have to do a cardiac like visit so that I can be cleared to have my endoscopy, only because very, very recently I had an abnormal heart, like not heart test, but heart rhythm. Like they hooked me up to these EKGs and they said that I have an arrhythmia, a sinus arrhythmia, which is just a slight defect. In fact, lots of people who are very athletic sometimes have this. It could be caused by your breathing. Anywho, I have to just get cleared medically before they'll do the endoscopy, because they have to put you to sleep for that, and in order for them to put you to sleep, they need to know if you have any cardiac problems. So pretty much just to, you know, be safe all around. All right, I completely forgot what I was doing, so let's just crack on with the day. I would love to get out into my garden. Because it's March, it's spring, I can go ahead and start like planting my seeds, sowing my seeds, like my vegetables and my flowers that I want to grow. And so maybe in another vlog pretty soon, I'm gonna start getting my above ground flower beds ready. They really need to be like sealed and like cleaned up a bit before I like put dirt in them and start, you know, doing things. All right, let's get this YouTube video to my assistant and let's go recycle these broken down boxes. Okay, so usually I have my little planner here from Louis Vuitton, and then I have my papers from, where are these papers from? Because Tashira of Politics and Fashion got me these insert papers. They're from Cloth and Paper, and I have been loving them. They have so helped me to organize my life. So today is a Wednesday. I have today that I need to get the YouTube video up for today. I need to work out, whether that is cycling or working out myself. I normally don't work out via Zoom with my girl Gloria on Wednesdays because her classes are so early on Wednesdays. I can't wake up that early. Today is also my grandma's birthday, so I'm gonna send her some money and I'm gonna give her a call. What else? I need to purchase my flights for the 2 trips that I have. Well, one trip is a brand trip, so I don't have to purchase nothing for that. But one I need to purchase a flight for. I need to send a brand an invoice, and I need to pay for my P.O. box for the year. And that's pretty much it. Like, luckily I don't have too much work to do. I do need to send out some thank yous. I went to a very, very fun event at Sexy Fish for Women's International Day. Of course, Maria was supposed to meet me there, but she wasn't able to make it, and so it was just like me. And I enjoyed it. Like, the food was banging. They had a happy hour and they created a special drink. And I got dressed up, did my makeup. I wore red lipstick for the first time in a while, and I need to go back to wearing red lipstick. It was a moment, it was a vibe, okay? And I had such a great time. So I want to send them a thank you because that was a dime, meaning it was free. Anytime you go to like a free dinner or a free happy hour, they kind of require you to do things like you have to do some stories. Sometimes they pay you, but you always have to leave a tip, always. And so yeah. And I'm waiting on a package from Quince. I ordered some sheets and a comforter for the Murphy bed in my gym, so that when my guests come and they stay in that room, they have nice, cozy, comfortable bedding. And quince is such good quality. I will link the exact set that I bought. Hopefully it gets here today. And that's pretty much what's on my schedule for today. But I do want to cook. I also have to get the YouTube video up, so I need to make a thumbnail. But I want to cook today. I cooked this delicious meal the other day and I did not film it. And it was so good that I want to make it again today and show you guys, because OMG, I'm a chef, okay? If you know, ever I need another career, I could probably be a chef. So I'm going to show you guys a super easy and quick meal that I think you guys would love. And we'll do that for lunch. I also need to go get primer because I need to paint some areas in my house. I think I told you guys this before, but my contractor wrote on my walls in marker, and in the places that he wrote, they didn't prime before they painted. So after a few months, you could start seeing the words come through again. So I'm gonna prime those areas and then I'm gonna paint over them again. And it's quite a few areas around the house. I know exactly where every area is because I can see like words on the wall. So take it from me. Don't let a contractor write on your walls in marker if you're not planning on priming the walls in their entirety and painting. Especially if you use a light paint. So yeah, you know, learn from my mistakes. So I think we may do that today. If not, we'll just get the paint and we'll do it another day. So I just sent off the video so that the description box can be made. And yeah, I want to make myself a coffee so bad. I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee, but I'm gonna make a coffee. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna do the smallest espresso. It's mostly going to be oat milk, so it'll be fine. All right. Oh my goodness, I haven't had a coffee in like a month. I've had matcha, but not a coffee. I'm literally only gonna have like 3 sips and I'm gonna throw it out. But it just smells so good, my goodness. All right guys, cheers to us. Oh my goodness. Why does my stomach hate you right now? Today I'm starting my 14-day thingy, and so I can have this today. Oh my goodness, you guys, I haven't had coffee in like a month. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna drink this whole thing, or I'm gonna drink at least half of it. Honestly, it's mostly just milk. I'm gonna put away all of these pots and pans so that when we cook later, it's nice and like clean or whatever. And I'm gonna call my grandma and wish her a happy birthday. I'm gonna send her some money. Like, I know sometimes people say you shouldn't, like, I don't know, send people money or give people money as a gift. But I feel like money is the best gift, because then they could just use the money for whatever they want. Like, you know, you might spend all of this money buying someone, I don't know, a Cartier bracelet, which right now costs $7,000, which is crazy. But maybe they just want the $7,000 because maybe they want to use that to pay off, you know, a few months rent or to go towards something that they want. So I don't mind like receiving or giving money as a gift. I feel like that's the best gift you can give. And so people can kind of decide whatever they want to spend the money on. But I know some people think it's kind of like uncouth to send money. I don't. I mean, here's the thing. I'm a very good gift giver, especially when I'm like in relationships. I like listen. There was one boyfriend I had, and his father had passed away when he was like just a child. But he used to always talk about this toy that his dad bought for him. It was kind of like a little race car, a little piece. It was super old, and he would talk about that a lot. And somehow in like moving and shuffling, they lost that toy, or he lost that toy. And so for his, it was either for Christmas or for his birthday. I think it was for Christmas. I found that toy on eBay. And it was like a 20-year-old toy, but it had been preserved. So I found that toy and I got it for him for Christmas. And the way this man cried, he cried like a baby when he opened that toy. And then he put it up in his house like as a display almost. So like, I'm a very thoughtful gift giver because I listen when people speak about the things that they want. But I also feel like in this day and age, in the times we're in right now, money is probably the best gift you can give someone. And so, and it's also just a little bit easier for me. So I'm just gonna cash out her some money so she can buy whatever gift that she wants. But sound off below. Let me know what you guys think about giving money versus giving actual gifts. Sometimes I'll do both if I know that there's something that they really want that they would never buy themselves. I'll get that as well. But yeah, let me know what you think. I actually prefer people, I mean, I do love a gift, like don't get me started. But I have very particular taste, so I prefer that people not buy me gifts. Like for Christmas, my mom always wants to buy me clothes and things, and I'm like, girl, hold it right there. It's the thought that counts, but please don't buy me anything. Don't buy me anything because I have very particular taste and I already have enough stuff. I don't want gifts, and I also don't like for people to give me money either. Like I just want people to acknowledge me on the day, and that's it. But yeah, anywho, let's put these things away, and then I'm gonna call my grandma, see what she's up to today for her birthday. She was actually supposed to come. I was gonna pay for her to come here, but she had this huge issue with getting a real ID. She doesn't have one. I think her name is misspelled on her documents, and it's just a whole big thing. She doesn't have a passport either. So yeah, I'm trying to get her to get all of these things so I can take her some places where she can at least like fly without, you know, issues. So we're still working it out. She says she's still gonna come this year, but I feel like I'm gonna have to hold her hand and walk her through getting this paperwork done, because they make it really hard for people, especially like, you know, sometimes when you're older, the documents, you know, your name is misspelled, the date is wrong, and they're just making it very hard to travel, which they're also making it very hard to vote. It's just too much. It's too much going on in this world. Like, every day is something. All right, guys, the kitchen is nice and tidy and ready for us to cook probably like a late lunch in a few hours. I'll be sure to link this coffee mug. By the way, what I'm wearing, Noel robe. This is their nutmeg robe, the sheer one. I love it. I got it in a small. All of my robes from Noel are in a small. I am 5'6", a US size 6, and they fit great. It does have a little string that ties around the waist, but I hardly ever use it. And this little house dress is super old, from the line by K. I've had it for years. I also have it in white. And then I have on my favorite little slippers from Amazon. They're super thick, super fluffy. They like mold to your feet, and then they have traction. I would love for this to focus. There we go. We have traction on the bottom. And they're just so good and like just so comfy. You can see how they've molded to my toes. I probably need a new pair, but I'll link them down below from Amazon. And of course, my favorite little mug that also comes in green lines, gray lines, black lines, blue lines. It also comes with a matching saucer, also from Amazon, but I'll link it down below. Okay, before we get into doing my makeup so that we can head out, I think we're gonna go to the hardware store first, and then we're gonna go to Whole Foods to pick up the items I wanna cook. I wanna show you guys some new in Black-owned business items that I've gotten in. I have so much new clothes. Hopefully you watched the February favorites video. I noticed that a lot of y'all only watch vlogs, okay? Now, I dropped some gems that I don't drop in the vlogs in my other like sit down videos. So I really would love for you guys to watch those videos as well. I mean, I get it, the vlogs are easy, you just put them on. You can do other stuff while you're listening, you don't have to be too attentive. And then for those kind of sit down videos, you actually have to watch to see what I'm showing. But I'm showing some goods in those, and I'm also trying to not show the same things in vlogs that I show in my sit down videos. So you might miss out on something good if you're also not watching the sit down videos. But I get it. Some people are just here for the vlogs. But yeah, it makes me sad that not as many people watch those videos. And those videos are meant to get new people on the channel as well. So, I mean, I get it. You like what you like. But some of y'all are missing some good stuff by not watching the sit down videos. Anywho, I have a ton of new items in. So I want to quickly show these to you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like do cutouts where I try everything on. I probably will, but let's just get into it. We will start. Well, this actually isn't from a Black-owned business. This is from Revolve. But like I told you guys, I'm going to quite a few islands. I'm going to one island I've been before, one island I haven't been before, in a new country. All are warm weather. And so I thought this little cover up would be so cute from Revolve. This is the brand Super Down, and I have quite a few cover ups from them, but I feel like I look really good in red, and I love the little shimmery circle sequins on this. I ended up getting this in a medium, and I love it. It also comes in brown, it comes in nude, it comes in black, it comes in every color imaginable, and it's the price on it is fairly good. It doesn't have a slit or anything, so you could wear a beautiful bathing suit underneath and it just be a vibe in a moment. I love the little stomach cutouts as well. By the way, you guys know that crochet, huge, major trend for 2026. So yeah, I'll link this down below in case any of you are interested. Oh my goodness, I got things falling all over the place. Now this brand is called Anko, A-N-K-O. I have two dresses from this brand that I showed in a previous video. It was my February 2026 favorites video. And this is a Nigerian brand, I believe. And just stunning, gorgeous. Look at the beads on this dress. This is in a beautiful kind of like burnt orange. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the fashion coming out of Africa right now is just insane, okay? And the prices are so good. And then I got this green dress, and someone did ask in a comment if I could wear this circle part in the front, and you can. It's reversible. You can wear it this way with the circle in the back, or you can wear it this way with the circle in the front. Both of them have incredible fringing on the bottom and just super cool detailing, super stretchy, like almost like a shimmery fabric that is double lined. I mean, these dresses are insane. They are absolutely gorgeous. I plan on buying more from this brand, but these are probably going to be coming with me on my birthday trip, and they are perfect for where I'm going this year for my birthday. Again, this is gonna be someplace I've never been, so the travel vlog is gonna go crazy, okay? But yeah, I will link these two down below. This set is from another, I believe, Nigerian brand, and the brand is called Hertumba. And I visited their kiosk when I took you guys to New York Fashion Week. But I got this skirt. This is a very full linen-like skirt, and it's in a almost like a butter yellow off-white. It's super full, which I love. It also has pockets. It has a little elastic waist and a zipper up the back, and it's just so beautiful on. I also got the matching top. I don't know if I would ever wear these two together, but I did get the matching top, and it is a show-stopping piece because of the collar. The collar is so high up on your neck, and it has like an elastic waist that you tie around, and it's a beautiful like linen. It's linen, but it's a stiff linen. And I feel like for a very almost like formal event, both of them together would be great. But I could also see myself wearing this with like some little shorts, or wearing the skirt with like a different shirt. And I also got this skirt from the same brand. I wanted the matching top, but the top has sold out. This skirt is so good. It looks incredible on. And I'm okay that I didn't get the top, which was kind of like a crop top, almost like a bandeau top. But just the pattern on it, so cute. I'm sure you guys have seen this. This also has pockets, like there's a pocket here. And the skirt also has pockets. I love when skirts and dresses have pockets. I don't know, it does something for me. But this skirt with like a little heel, and you can dress it up, you can dress it down, so good. This is the brand that everyone has been wearing. The top that looks like it has a face on it with blue and red, this is the same brand. So yeah, I believe this brand is also Nigerian. So I got these three pieces. They came fairly quick, and I can't wait to wear them. I feel like I want to hold off for a special occasion to wear them, but you know, in the year 2026, we are not waiting to wear our clothes, so we shall see. Next up, I got a little something from the Gap Harlem Fashion Row collection. I'm not sure if the collection is still live. It went live during New York Fashion Week. I wasn't able to make it to the event, but I was invited. But they sent me a piece from Atelier Indigo, formerly known as Indigo Studio. During Black History Month, I did 3 posts on Instagram showing all of my outfits that feature Black fashion and accessories designers. And those 3 posts, they went up. They did so well. There were 20 different looks for each post, so 60 brands for you to follow. So yeah, if you want to shop more Black-owned businesses, definitely bookmark those 3 posts and go to the comment where I list out every single brand. I tag every single brand so you can find new brands to shop and discover and support. you know. But this is from Atelier Indigo. I've worn, I think last year I wore their white crinkle dress, their white pleated dress for my birthday photos. And they are just known for such gorgeous, beautiful, intricate pieces. And I'm so glad that they partnered with Gap and Harlem's Fashion Row to create this super cute, like crop denim jacket. And they incorporated some of their pleating that they love to put on their dresses as well. In the back, it has the brand name, which is very cool. And this is such a cute jacket. I love the little sleeve element. And this is very trending right now. Like kind of the cropped, almost sporty, but done in denim. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to style this. So shout out to the Harlem's Fashion Row team and Gap and also Atelier Indigo for sending this over. Like I can't wait to style this and to wear this. And I also requested this in a large so that it's nice and oversized. I like that oversized feel. Next up, I have a good friend. Her name is Larissa. I met her last year through my girl Amira, and she was also one of the designers showing at pretty much the Black Designers Showcase for New York Fashion Week last year when I took you guys there. Larissa, she has a brand called Mulator. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Mulator. That's her last name. And she sent me this gorgeous dress that I loved last year when I visited her showroom. And it's so stunning. It's this beautiful like lime bright green mini dress. And it has shoulder pads. It's in a kind of like wool. And it ties around the waist. It is so cute. I absolutely love this dress. I cannot wait to wear it. I feel like this is a good spring dress, especially if you're like in New York. And I got this in a size medium. And it's just so cool. She has such cute clothing. I would definitely link her down below because she's on the rise. Like I've seen so many like celebrities wearing her pieces. And yeah, she's just such a sweetheart and deserves all of the accolades. So shout out to Larissa for sending me this Mulator dress. Love. Will link below. The packaging was just also so immaculate and stunning. Let's see. I have a few more pieces that aren't black owned, but I'll show them to you anyway. I got these little shorts from Free People. And this was because I wanted to get these for my video when I did the recreating fashion show looks, but they didn't come in time. But this is very much YSL right now, but their little shorts cost hundreds of dollars, whereas these are like $49. They come in a ton of different colors. I think I'm gonna go back and get the yellow ones. And they're just so fun. They're just like a satin short. And I also love that, oh, I thought they had pockets. They don't. Do they have pockets? No, they don't have pockets. But so cute to do that like sporty jacket top for the top of these, and then these cute little shorts. And these are a little bit longer, so they look less like, you know, boudoir shorts, although this is exactly what they are. But I love these. And I think in the black color, I'll be able to wear them a lot. I got them in a medium. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna style these with a track jacket and some pumps for like a cute little YSL inspired look. I love that juxtaposition. We'll link these below. And last but not least, I got these bubble hem pants from ASOS. I have been wanting these pants, I believe, ever since I saw my girl Tashira. I think she has these pants. They're just like a bubble hem, and I love the top too. The top is kind of stretchy. They do have pockets, and they have that bubble hem. And I've just been wanting these for a while in a brown. I do have a pair of black ones and tan ones from Amazon that were like $25. These were a little more pricey, but definitely the quality is a little bit better. Got these in a, I think I got these in a small or a medium. It doesn't say, which is weird. But I will link these down below because I feel like these will be great for spring with a cute little tank top and, you know, a sandal for like a, you know, a cute little everyday running errands look. You can also dress this up with like a nice little bodysuit. But ASOS has, they have some pieces. Okay, so if you want to try the bubble hem trend but don't want to spend too much money, I'll link these down below. They come in a ton of different colors. They are also tall girl friendly. So I believe that's everything new in that I haven't shown you guys. I will link everything down below. Is that everything new? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for the day. I'm gonna do my makeup and I'll talk you guys through some new and makeup products. I also need to call my grandma, so there's that. Let's get into it. All right, so I've already put on my serum, the Dermalogica, but I'm going to put on a little of this Yummy Skin Universal from Danessa Myricks to kind of smooth out anything else, because I feel like this really kind of fills in the crevices, the large pores, so that your makeup really is nice and smooth. It gives you just a nice foundation to build your makeup on. And I also love putting it where I get super shiny, which is usually like next to my nose and my cheeks. And I feel like this is a great primer for your concealer as well. Now, speaking of concealer, I've actually started doing color correction for my hyperpigmentation. I used to just cover it up with something that looked the same color, which is MAC Studio Radiance NC55. I would just use this and spot treat. Sometimes I'll use this as just like a spot treat and a little bit of foundation. But I've started trying color correcting because I just got in a new gift from MAC that had color correcting and actually tells you which one will work for your skin. And they also sent over like a new foundation, a new concealer. And so I used it the other day when I went to this women's event at Sexy Fish, and I loved how my makeup turned out. So let me show you guys. Okay, so here is the gift that MAC sent me. So cool. I only wear MAC. Customizable, undetectable, reversible. MAC makes the art of enhancing what you love. Accessible for all ages, all races, all genders. This is so good. So we have something to correct, something to even the skin tone, to conceal, and to sculpt. So step one is the correct. So this is the ones that they recommend for what you're trying to do. So pink is for light to medium tones to correct dark circles. Mint is to correct redness if you have light to light medium skin tone. So these are all for light skin tone. So we're gonna move down here because that's where I am. This ochre corrects dark spots for medium to deep skin tone. So that's the yellow one. Orange one corrects dark spots from deep to rich skin tones. This is the one I'm going to go with. And then we have violet, which neutralizes warm undertones for all skin tones. So if you want like a neutral look and you have darker skin, you want to go for the violet. I'm so glad they included the directions because I would not know which one of these to use to correct because I've never color corrected. So we're going to go with the orange because I am going to use this to color correct my dark spots for deep to rich skin tones. Next up, we have the even the skin tone. So this is their Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation with 24-hour wear for medium to full buildable coverage. And they did give me two that are very, very close to my skin tone. I haven't used these yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna love it. MAC products are some of the only products that don't break me out as far as like a foundation. So we'll give this a try. Maybe today I'll do a little spot treatment with those. We also have brushes. So nice. And then we have conceal. And I think this one is more for me. This is more yellow. This is more neutral. This is a little bit darker. 36-hour buildable coverage. Oh no, that was for, oh yeah, that's correct. So we're gonna use this one today. And then we also have Sculpt, and this is like multi-use. You can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it to conceal, you can use it as a spot treatment, you can use it as bronzer. So yeah, I don't think I'm using any of these today, but we are going to use this orange color corrector, and then we're going to use this 36-hour concealer. And I will put in the description box the exact colors I use in case we are similar. Okay, so we'll start with the color corrector, and as you can see, my dark spots are dark, and I have medium to dark skin, so I feel like the orange will work pretty well. I have used this before. I also do around my lip. You probably don't need that much, but that's what I use. I'm gonna go in with this little face buff brush from Huda Beauty and just tap that in. It's still gonna look orange, but when I put my actual foundation on top, it'll be even. And I don't know much about makeup. I've never tried color correcting until I got this kit, and like I actually knew what what to use. So I'm so glad they put the actual directions on which one I should use, because it definitely makes it a little easier. And so yeah, hopefully this was helpful, because I feel like a lot of us are lost when it comes to color correcting. So you can see it looks kind of orangey, but then when I put my makeup on top, it'll balance out. Now, I'm probably not gonna talk you through the whole thing. The color I used for concealer is NC45 from the MAC. There are two new products I do want to show you guys that I've started using for my makeup look. And I got these in recently from gift bags. First off is Judy Doll eyeliner in Intense Black. I use this to do my wing eye. I used to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex, but this is so old, and it's like the pen is like just not good anymore. And I got this in a gift bag when I went to the Judy Doll event last week. I took you guys with me. They had a super cool event at Casa Donna, I believe. It's an Asian skincare brand, and they had an event here in Miami. So I've been using this, and it's so good and sharp and precise and very intense black. I've been loving it. And in the crevice of my eyes, after I do my eye makeup, I am loving Makeup Forever. Their artist pencil in the color Cosmic Magnetic Gold. And this is what that looks like, because it's like a beautiful gold fleck that I can put in the inner corners of my eyes, just for like a fun look. So I'm gonna just quickly do my makeup, just a quick everyday makeup look, and we'll get dressed and we will head out to the hardware store to buy some primer so we can paint. And then we'll also go to the grocery store to pick up some groceries for cooking lunch later. I'm gonna try this foundation, just a little bit of it. So they sent over NC47, and they also sent over C8. I'm thinking NC47 is probably gonna blend better. This is probably my winter color. We're gonna try this one, and it does have SPF, which is nice. Oh, it has a cool little unlock, so you just move it that way. Let's try a little. Let me shake it up a bit. I mean, that looks a little light. We'll see. But it's fine. We're doing a very casual, everyday look. The brush I'm using is from Lawless, and this is their foundation brush, and I've really been enjoying this brush. Okay, not too bad. It looks quite bright. I might need to go a little deeper, but for now it works for just a quick everyday makeup look. It's very, very light, and I am happy that it has SPF. So you see how that balanced with the color fix or the color corrector? So we'll have to see. This is my first time using this foundation, so I'll let you guys know. Again, a lot of foundations, especially if they have SPF, will break me out. I had to take a little pause from the NARS because I'm not sure if the NARS broke me out or if it was like hormones, but it's not bad. It's very light. It almost feels like nothing. And just with those tiny little dots, I was able to do a pretty medium coverage look. All right, I'm gonna fill in my brows with my favorite little NYX brow pencil. A lot of you ask like how I do my brows, and that's all I do. I literally brush them up with the spoolie end, and then I just kind of fill them in. I'll use either black, but the black can be quite harsh, so sometimes I'll use espresso, and I'll mix them both, or I'll just use espresso. So I'll kind of fill in the bottom a little bit. All of my strokes are up strokes, except for over here, these are down. And I just define them a bit, and that's the difference. This is with, this is without. And it just takes practice to do it well. You can also line it in a little concealer to make it look more precise. Okay, so the brows are done. They're just a little more defined. They're not, you know, they're not twins, they're sisters. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna line them up or anything because today is just a chill day.
Hey, baby.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Thank you, baby.
What are your plans for today?
Just spending it with myself. I'm going to stop here at Publix, get me a salad, my cake. Then I'm going to go somewhere and sit and eat it. And then I'm going to go for me a little walk. And that's it.
I'm going to send you a present.
Oh, okay, then. Okay. I woke up this morning thanking God for being here in my right mind and using my limbs and
that's
just
right.
making on my own. I'm really blessed.
You are.
I'm really blessed.
All right, you guys, my grandma, she's so funny. She's going to Publix to get her free cake for her birthday, which is, why wouldn't you, you know? So I'm kind of done with my eyes. I added a little bit of bronzer to my cheeks. My favorite bronzer is the Tarte Sculpt Tape. It's a liquid. It just like blends right in, gives you a little definition. I use the MAC concealer with a little bit of Makeup by Mario powder in medium dark honey. Just a little bit, not too much. For the eyeliner, which I love, it's so like creamy. This is the Laura Mercier, what is it? Tuxedo Caviar eyeliner. I did use the Judy doll for my little cat eye. On the lids, I use this Makeup Forever palette. This palette is called Artist on the Go Anywhere Caffeine. And it has a bunch of like browns and sparkles and such. I use this color all over the lid and this color just on this part. Give it a little dimension. I use my favorite They're Real Benefits Cosmetics mascara. And that's pretty much it. I'm about to put on my blush and do a quick little lip, and then we'll get dressed for the day. So yeah, my grandma turned 75 and you guys, she asked me, she was like, what are those little things that she sees people putting under their eyes? And I told her they're like eye mask. And she's like, do you have to use them every day? She wants to get some because she's starting to get eye bags. Y'all, starting to get eye bags at 75. I said, well, Grandma, it's a part of life. And you're very lucky to only be noticing them now at 75. And so she's like, she's going to get herself some eye patches. And I told her I'm just going to send her some because I have a ton. And then she asked me like how to use them. Does she need to do it every day? And I'm like, no, just when you feel like you need like a little pick-me-up, you can use them for about 10-15 minutes and then take them off. So I'm gonna send her some eye mask in the mail, and she's excited about that. Using my favorite NARS Obsession Coral Blush. It's so good, you guys. Like, it just warms your cheeks up. I also put a little on my nose. Let's just blend that in a little with the Makeup by Mario F2 brush. Again, I'm very light face today. We're just hanging around the house, cooking, running just a few errands. But I do want to show you guys the artist pencil in Cosmic Magnetic Gold. Hopefully this comes up, but it's so pretty. It's kind of flecky, just little gold flecks, but it goes on so easy, and it just looks so nice. I love it. Very easy to use. These artist pencils from Makeup Forever are everything. Just adds a little something to the look. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can maybe see better how it looks. And you guys see my hands? You see the age spots on my hands? Some of this is age spot, like here. Some of this is a result of me having my allergic reaction. You guys know I had an allergic reaction that put me in a hospital, and I basically had hives all over my body, and some of them were, it was almost like a burn, to be honest, and it scarred everywhere that there was a really big major hive. It scarred, and so I could tell where the scars were. Like here, there's a big blotch there. That was a hive that kind of scarred. It was almost like a burn, to be honest. And so I have them on my legs, on my arms, kind of all over my body. So I've been using these products to kind of help lighten those dark scars from the hyperpigmentation caused by those hives. If you didn't watch that vlog when I was in the hospital, y'all gotta watch it because it was crazy. I looked nuts. My whole face swelled up, my legs swelled up, and I did show it. So if you like things like that, you'll watch that vlog. I think it came out in November 2025. So now I'm gonna go in with the artist pencil in the color Limitless Brown and do my lip. And I feel like Limitless Brown looks good on like everybody. And also you can use this as eyeliner. It is a multi-use pencil, but it is just amazing. And I think I'm gonna go for like a pinky look today. So we're gonna go in with the Merit. This is called Twin Flame. It's like a mauvey gloss. Also, I have a special code with Merit. If you use my links down below to their products, I think you get like 15% off of certain sets. But I love Merit products. They're so good. They're natural. Yeah, so that is my makeup look. Very just everyday. Of course, I went in with, actually, we're going to top it off with the AD blush. And if you're wondering, I did feature these in my February favorites. So if you didn't watch that video, you missed out on some of my favorite beauty products. And this is a Nigerian makeup brand, Beauty by AD. And I love this mixture of the NARS and the Beauty by AD. It's just so cute. All right, let's use a little bit of the Pat McGrath Long Wear Blurring Setting Spray because we are going to be out in the sun. All right, let's get dressed, you guys. All right, guys, I wanted to show you the makeup in like better light, but I love it. I feel like it looks cute. Let's see. Alexa, what's the weather today?
It's partly sunny and 80 degrees right now, with a high of 83 and low of 75. Feels like 92 with 73% humidity and a high UV index of 7.
Okay, so it's hot AF today. I'm gonna wear the least amount of clothes possible. I wanted to wear like a cute little long sleeve linen top and jeans, but it's too hot for jeans if it feels like it's 92 degrees outside. So we're definitely gonna wear like maybe some shorts. We'll see. Let's get dressed. All right guys, got myself together in my favorite little romper. I got this from Free People as well. This is a little bit old because it's so lightweight, it's easy, it's breezy, I get air, and yeah, it's too hot to literally wear clothes today. Today's fragrance, I'm gonna do Sol de Janeiro, the Boom Boom Body Firmeza oil, as well as the Cheirosa 71 perfume mist. I am pretty obsessed with this combo. First of all, the oil is great. Since I've kind of run out of all my body creams, I'm like reverting to oils now, but the oil smells amazing. Definitely need some for my legs. I'm a little on the ashy side. But yeah, I love this because you can wear it by itself because it does have fragrance, but it pairs so well with the body mist, and it's fairly affordable. I do really like Sol de Janeiro products for, you know, a nice glow, and also their fragrances without like breaking the bank. And of course you can find them at Sephora, and I have this huge one. I'm pretty sure they sent this to me. And it smells like popcorn. I don't know what's in this. Okay, so notes of caramelized vanilla. That's what I'm smelling. Toasted macadamia and tonka bean. It's such a good fragrance, but it does kind of wear off quick. So it works better if you mix it with the oil. So that is the fragrance combo for today. Pretty affordable. You can find this at Sephora. I will link them down below. If you like a warm macadamia, tonka bean, vanilla, this is it. It smells very edible. And I do get a lot of compliments, mostly from men, when I wear this. I find that men like things that smell edible. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the combo for today. Let's head out. I think we're gonna start at the hardware store to find a little bit of primer, and then we're gonna head to Whole Foods. All right, let's go. All right guys, I ended up putting on these sunglasses from 12 PM Studios. They have gold frames and a green lens to kind of match my green romper. I love these sunglasses. I love them because you can wear them during the day or even at night because people can still see your eyes, and they're just, the quality is amazing. I forgot which ones these are called, but they are so good. I think these are the London. I'll link the exact ones down below because they are currently in stock. And you do need a green lens where we can see your eyes for summer, for spring and summer. Okay, they're so freaking good. I'm gonna put on my Shocks earbuds. These were in my February favorites because they actually bend to your ear, and I'm probably gonna listen to a YouTube video while I'm like on the way to all of these places. But I love these headphones. They're so freaking good. They're so comfortable on your ear, and they're great if you're like a bike rider or you do high impact workouts, or you're cycling, or you know, because they stay on your ears and they never fall out, which is always a problem I used to have with my Apple EarPods. I'm gonna take my Trader Joe's bags, and that is pretty much it. I just need my keys, my phone, my wallet, and I think that's all I will need. So let's head to the hardware store. We're gonna head to Whole Foods, and I also have to stop by CVS to pick up a prescription. So you guys are spending the day with me for real, for real. I don't even know what time it is right now. I think it's like noon. Oh no, it's 1:30. That's crazy. Okay, so we need to do all of this in like a 2-hour time span. So let's go. Let's adult. We gotta do some adulting. So I'm just leaving Ace. I ended up getting some primer and a new paintbrush. And I got some jelly beans and some hand sanitizer. They have like everything up in there. So now we're gonna head to Whole Foods. Made it back from running some errands. We started off at Ace Hardware. By the way, I got so many compliments on like my outfit today, and it's so basic. I feel like it's the 12 p.m. Studios sunglasses that really like pulled everything together. But you guys, it is so hot. It definitely feels like 90 degrees today. So happy to have this very easy breezy little romper. I will link similars. I'm pretty sure this one's sold out. So if you're just looking for easy breezy, throw on things to wear when it's hot, that's not gonna stick to you, that's just gonna feel good, I will link a few down below. All right, so we started at Ace, and I ended up getting this primer. And this says that it is this indoor and outdoor? Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, all surfaces, okay. This is ultra high hiding. Seals and blocks stains and bonds to all surfaces without sanding. And so this is great. I'm gonna go in all of the little places around that have written words. In fact, there's one right here. I'm going to prime all of the spaces, give it a little bit of time to dry. I'll probably prime it today and paint over it tomorrow. That'll probably be what I do. So I'll show you guys me priming today. But I did get this little set too that has like the little paint holder. It has a brush and 2 rollers that are foam, and then 2 rollers that are like fabric. For the foam, I'm gonna use the foam for the primer. I'm gonna use like the cloth for the actual paint so that it goes on like nice and smooth. So we'll do that momentarily, but that was quite easy. I also, whoa, what in here is like dripping? Something in here, drip. I also got some Method Sweetwater hand sanitizer in the little round bottle. I love this stuff. I love how it smells. I have one here on the sink, but it was like running out. So, and I have guests coming, and I know how people feel about washing hands, so I just wanted to replenish that one. I got 2. This one I'm gonna put in the gym bathroom. I don't really use the gym bathroom that often, but in fact, let's go in there now. All right, guys, so this is my gym. This is usually where I do my workouts. I keep this room free of everything. It has these double French glass doors that lead out into the backyard. And then I have this gorgeous Murphy bed made by California Closets here in Miami. And then over on this end, I have a TV, this really cool little stand that I got from homebody, and this houses all of my weights. By the way, my weights are from Amazon, and they are very much aesthetically pleasing. They're really cool. I have 10, 15, and 20 pounds. And then I just have some other equipment in these drawers. I keep all of my bike helmets and sunglasses and things. I have a mirror here, and I do have one of those little jiggling machines right here. I don't use it that often, but I do have a bathroom for this room, and so I'm just gonna pop this in here. So just in case you didn't watch my gym reveal video, a lot of people didn't watch it because, I mean, there's not much in here. I did redo this entire bathroom, and it's super cute. But yeah, we're just gonna put this method right here so that there's some hand sanitizer, like there's some hand soap in this bathroom. But I love this bathroom. It's green. It's like a sage green. And then I took the wood into the shower. So it's super cute. If you want to see more about it, just watch the gym reveal video. All right, as for the rest of the haul, I just got a lot of fruits because I need fiber, you know, to regulate my stomach. So I got some strawberries. I love a good strawberry. I haven't had them in a while. I got an onion. We'll need this for when we cook in a little bit. I'm gonna prime the walls first. I got a little bit of cornbread because I love Whole Foods cornbread, and it'll go really good with what I'm cooking. I got some tomatoes on the vine. We'll need these to make sauce for what we're cooking. I got some sea bass, which was very expensive, but sea bass is like, it's a very good fish, and it's a really good white fish, and it really soaks up flavors, and it cooks really fast. This piece is so skinny though. I wish it was like thicker like the one I had last time. And let's turn off my phone, at least the noise. And then I got some yuca because we're gonna cook that as well. This is gonna be like our starch. And I got a few of them. And I love yuca, like I love yuca fries. I mean, there's so many ways you can cook this. The outside is pretty, it's not good for you. I don't want to say it's poisonous, but you're not supposed to eat the outside or like the skin. And you also can't eat it raw. You have to cook yuca. So I just got 3 of those. I'm not sure if I'll need all 3, but I have them. I got some mangoes, just 2 of those, organic, and I got 2 organic pears. So I can, you know, have some fruits. I also have a few apples from the last time I went to the grocery store. So I'm just gonna wash this fruit off and put it here in my fruit bowl from CB2. I'll be sure to link my fruit bowl down below. But of course, if you have any questions about anything in my kitchen, just watch the kitchen reveal video. Go to the description box below the video. I've linked everything. Because I do get a lot of questions about like my utensils, my pots and pans. By the way, all of my pots and pans are from our place. They are very aesthetically pleasing and just really nice. They are non-stick, but not the non-stick that's bad for you. They're really good and they last a long time. And I love that all of their pots and pans come with little spatulas and spoons that can hook onto them with this little hole. So we're gonna use them to cook this afternoon. And I don't know the name of what I'm making. I just know I'm going to boil some yuca, so that will be the base. I'm gonna make a tomato sauce with onions and tomatoes and a few like spices. And I'm gonna sear the sea bass with just a few seasonings and butter. And then I'm gonna sear it really quick on a very high heat. And then I'm gonna put it into the sauce, cover it up and let it like soak up the sauce for like 15 minutes. And then I'll take the sauce and the fish and I'll pour it on top of the yuca. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like a mashup of like a spicy tomato sauce and then the slight sweetness of the yuca mixed with, you know, the butteriness of the fish. Chef's kiss, it's delicious. So that's what I'll be cooking today for like a late lunch, early dinner. And hopefully I'll have like some leftovers for tomorrow. I'm just gonna keep all of these receipts because I like to track my spending. Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna put, oh, I forgot, I did get something else. I got this milk. It's called oat milk, organic, original. And I just wanted to try another oat milk that doesn't have gums. I'm not sure if my Oatly oat milk has gums, but of course, because I'm really trying to work on my gut health, I mean, I eat pretty clean. Does this have gums? Ingredients: water, oats, rapeseed oil, some vitamins. I don't know if this has gums. I don't think it does. But anywho, oh well, this says no dairy, no nuts, no gluten, whereas this says no oils, no gums, no dairy, no filler, no gluten, no carrageenan. And I think the carrageenan is the gum. So I don't think this actually has a gum in it, but I feel like this is probably better. Let's see. The Oatly oat milk has 7 grams of sugar. This has 5 grams. This has 2 grams of dairy fiber. This only has 1 gram. Sodium, ooh, the sodium is way less than this. This has 100 milligrams, this has 180. Total fat, 5 grams. Total fat, 1.5 grams. So, okay. This has 90 calories, this has 120. So, I mean, they both have their pluses and minuses, but this overall seems a little bit better. So we'll try this in my cereal and in my coffees from now on, and we'll see. This also doesn't have any oil where this one does. This one has the rapeseed. I just want to test it. I want to just do a first impressions with you guys because I really do love Oatly oat milk, but it is quite fatty. And so I saw, who did I see using this? Someone talked about this. I can't remember, a content creator. Oh, Octavia. She talked about this and how she likes it. So I just poured a little in here. I did shake it up because you need to. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a little lighter. It's more watery than the Oatly, and that's probably because the Oatly again has, you know, the oils in it. All right guys, I recommend it. It's actually really pretty good. I think it's gonna taste delicious in a coffee and in my cereal. It does have a more nutty flavor than the Oatly does. But this was more expensive. This was on sale for $7, and I think the Oatly is like $6. So, we'll try this. It's actually pretty good. I enjoy it. I got the organic original flavor. They do have like flavors like vanilla and things, but for a true milk substitute, I don't like anything that's flavored. Just give me the original. It does have a nutty flavor, but it's very much like milk. All right, let's put all of this stuff away and we will go ahead and prime these walls. All right, guys, I have calmed down a bit. I've cooled down a bit. And I just want y'all to know, I've been in the hot sun in 90-degree weather sweating, and I rode 3.5 miles on a bike. Look at my makeup. Y'all, that MAC, she's my new one. I feel like I need just a little bit of a darker color. Maybe like 1 or 2 darker. But the makeup is flawless. I'm not sweaty, I'm not oily, like the makeup is flawless. So there's your test. I will be sure to link the MAC makeup and everything I use on my face, including the Pat McGrath spray, the blurring spray. It's a bop. Even the lips, look. I have not retouched, y'all have been with me all day. I have not retouched the lip at all. The Merit Beauty Twin Flame and the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. Still looking good since I did it. I don't know, it's 4 o'clock now. When did I do my makeup? Like 1:30? No, a little bit before, but yeah. I'm starving because all I had today was a coffee, which that's another thing. I need to stop doing that because that kind of acid in my stomach is not good for me. I know it's not good for me. And I'm gonna eat at some point today. Okay, we're gonna cook soon. But before that, let's go ahead and prime these walls. I can see a little bit over there. Let's prime these walls and then we will cook. We will relax a bit. I think I might have a guest coming later, girl. Oh man, he wants to bring me a gift. Okay, who am I to deny him bringing me a gift? That's so funny because I was just talking about gifts earlier today. He has something he wants to give me. I'm gonna take it. Here's the thing about that relationship. Actually, I don't know if I want to say it on here because I feel like he'd be watching my videos. But anyway, he's gonna bring me a gift. If I get it in time where it's not like super late, I'll show you guys whatever the gift was. But whatever, he wants to give me a gift. He's trying to work his way back in there, but there's no way. I've made a promise to myself. I'm not going back to none of the men I've dated before. Like, it's a wrap for all of y'all. So if you're watching this video, I will take your assistance in any way you want to assist in making my life better. But as far as a relationship, it's a wrap for all of y'all. It's a wrap. I cannot, and I can't, and I won't. Okay, and neither should you. Let's mix this primer up. Let's prime this house, and then let's cook because we haven't eaten all day, and that's probably why I'm having stomach problems. All right, so how do I open this? I think I need a little thing to pop the top. I think I'm gonna put on some YouTube while I prime the house. I've been loving Haya Glamazon. She's based in Tanzania and she reports on like luxury. She's very similar to Cassie Thorpe, but her takes are hilarious. She does these dragging videos where she goes and looks at like forums where people like talk about their stories with certain brands like Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and they like rate the stores. You know, they give them like a 2-star because they had a bad experience. So she collects these. She does these dragging videos. It's so hilarious. Like, I freaking love her channel. I've been watching her for probably like 2 years now. I'm a Glamazon. I'll put her channel down below in case you like commentary on what's happening in luxury fashion. Of course, Cassie Thorpe as well. She keep your girl up to date. I learn about a lot of luxury things from Cassie because I just don't have the time to look all these things up. But Cassie, she putting out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, giving us all the tea, all the tips on what's happening in luxury fashion. Who else am I watching these days? Of course, my regulars, Janae, Tashira. I really like what Tashira is doing with her sit-down videos where she's doing commentary as well. I think I like commentary videos because I can put them on and listen while I'm still, you know, cleaning or doing things around the house. And I love a good vlog as well, because I can kind of do the same thing, but I need to kind of be tuned into a vlog so I can see what's happening. And I love watching Aaliyah's face. She's one of my favorites. Of course, my girl Peyton, she's finally back on YouTube. I love Peyton so much. She just gave birth, and I'm just sending her so much love. She's such a strong woman, and she's so talented when it comes to this content creation thing. So yeah, I've been enjoying her videos now that she's back from her maternity leave, I believe. Who else? I've been discovering like new channels. What's his name? I like the Public Offender. I like his channel. He does a lot of commentary, mainly about men and red pill content and how it's ruining men. And I like his takes on things, like his commentary. So I've been watching him. I watch him a lot actually. And I do watch a lot of like Ennis. He does the luxury house tours. I mean, just give me a luxury house tour and I'm gonna watch every single one. I'm gonna watch them one after the other because they're so good. So I'm just putting this phone on here. Who else do I watch? I love Josie. She's based in London, or no, she's based in the Cotswolds, and I just like her channel because it's just so like soothing. I need to use one for the primer and one for the paint, so we'll keep this one for the paint. We'll use this little plastic one for the primer. And her vlogs are just very calming. And yeah, who else? I've been enjoying some newer people. Let me look on my history on YouTube and I'll tell you guys. Also, let me know who you like following or whose videos you really enjoy on YouTube as well. I just discovered this girl. I think her name is Jasmine Gabrielle or something like that. But she is a solo traveler. She's a young black woman, and I think she just moved to Nairobi. But I've been loving her videos. I just came across her, and I've really been enjoying her videos. Let me go to my history. Let me turn the sound off so nothing like pops up. But let's go to my history and let's see who I've been watching. Yeah, I watched Cassie Thorpe today, Haya Glamazon. Oh, her name is Jasmine Giselle. And I love her travel videos. They are so good. And she's just a cool girl. Like, I like her vibe. Who else have I been watching a lot of? Victoria. We all love Victoria, fashion girl. She is amazing. She does fashion, she does beauty, very similar to my channel, but she lives in London. We have Josie. I've been enjoying Shanae Walker. She is out of New York. I've met her a few times. Her fashion is just, she's a fashion killer. Like, you know, the girls who could just put it on, and like her Instagram is crazy. Like, her style is so unique, and she just kind of came over from TikTok and Instagram to start her YouTube channel. And if you're looking for like a breath of fresh air when it comes to fashion, like somebody who can really put it on, check her out, Shanae Walker, or Shania Walker. Of course, my girl Chi, I've been loving her videos as well. I've been watching a lot of Nikki Griffin. Hello Nikki G. I've met her previously at one of my events, and I love her fashion as well. She's like super down to earth, very fun, super chatty. She does a lot of travel vlogs, and just a fashion girly, like all around food, fashion, and lots of travel. Like, she's put me on to quite a few places that I want to visit, and she's fabulous. I love her. I watch a lot of Hot Lamode for fashion takes. He does like fashion roasts, mainly sit down videos, red carpets and things. Brittany of Pockets and Bows, love my girl, she's great. Octavia, of course, the Yusufs. Oh Hey K. Let's see, the Public Offender, I already said. Carolyn Gray, of course, love her channel. I've been watching Karen Napoli and her sister. I think her sister's name is Lisa Napoli. They are sisters based in Paris. They just started, well, not just, but they have a business, and a lot of like cool places to go in Paris. I learned from them. Yeah. Oh, of course, Danielle Matzon. She lives here in Miami. I love her vlogs. She's very much a fashion girl, family girl. She's married. She has 2 kids. So you get a little bit of family, you get a little bit of faith, you get business, you get fashion, you get it all. And she lives here in Miami. She just moved into a new house. Her new house is sick. So if you like home decor channels and such, definitely check her out. Clearly I've been watching my own videos. That's funny. And my girl Amira, I'm gonna end with her, Amira V. She's a stylist. She's based in New York and kind of LA. And she's finally up on her YouTube and posting regularly. She just posted her doing the Met Gala carpet, like dressing someone. Her channel is such a breath of fresh air. I really enjoy her channel. If you want the inside to what styling is like for celebrities, watch her channel. So I will link all of the channels that I mentioned down below, and let me know some of yours in the comments. Okay, so I don't need much primer, but this is what it looks like. It's kind of white. And I just poured just a tiny bit because I don't need too much. But you guys, look at my tripod. I just snapped the handle off of it. Look, it is broken. I don't know how I'm gonna film the rest of this without my tripod. I think I have a smaller one somewhere, so I'm gonna look around and see if I can find one, because your girl is definitely gonna need a tripod to cook for you guys. Like, it's imperative. Let me go see if I can hunt one down, and we will get to priming, and I'll show you where all of the stuff is written on the walls, y'all. It's a mess. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but right here it says demo blinds. And so I am going to take a little bit of this primer in here, not too much, because I don't feel like I need a lot. I just need to saturate this little roll, and then I'm just gonna, and this is kind of white, but it's supposed to dry clear so that I can then go over it with the correct paint color. I feel like I need more because I can still see it. I'm just gonna really go in so that I never have to do this again. Good thing this can get really close to this. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna put a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let it dry to see if I need like another coat. But I'm gonna put a lot so I don't have to ever do this again. So I want it to be smooth so that the paint will be smooth. All right, guys, I'm all finished priming. My hands are full of primer, but I hit all of the spots, and it's actually covering everything up really good. I only needed like 1 or 2 coats in some places. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and tomorrow I'm gonna paint with the actual wall color over the primer, and then hopefully I never have to do this again. But learn from my mistakes. Don't write on your walls in permanent marker. And then just think you could paint over it, you know, with 2 or 3 coats of whatever, however you're painting your house, because eventually, for some reason, the ink starts to come through, probably because of the sunlight and all of that. So learn from my mistakes, okay? Don't let your contractors write on your walls. Okay, I'm gonna clean myself up and we're gonna get started cooking my sea bass with tomato sauce and yuca. It's gonna be so good. And there's really no recipe. I'm making this off the top of my head because I had a friend who used to make this and I just kind of watched her make it and now I can make it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to eating because your girl is hungry. So let me clean myself up, put all of this primer away in case I ever need it again. And we'll get started cooking. I think it's almost 5 o'clock now. No, I might not be eating, but I'm drinking my water. So there's that. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so I have everything I need laid out here. I have some tomatoes on the vine to make tomato sauce. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8. I think I'm probably gonna use like 6. I think the last time I used only 3 and I wish I had like more sauce. So we're gonna double it. I have a yellow onion I'm gonna cut up. I have 3 yuccas. I don't know if I'm gonna use all 3. I think I might just use 2. So to start, we will go ahead and peel these. And you have to make sure you get off the wax and the brown part. And really kind of anything underneath. You should only see like, you know, like the white part of the yucca. This is gonna take the longest time. So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of the process. All right, my yucca is boiling in a little bit of salted water. That's gonna take quite a while. I put it on low, so it'll take a little bit of time. Maria, my assistant, just texted me to let me know that she's done with the description box for today's video. It's Wednesday. A video goes live every Wednesday. This one is in partnership with Halara. They have such incredible like activewear and workout gear, so I'm really excited to work with them because the workout gear is really, really cute. So that video is going live in partnership with them. If you are looking for, I mean, really, really cute workout gear, I have a code with them. It's Monroe1, lowercase letters. I'll put it in the first pinned comment. If you're ever looking for any of my coupon codes or you're wondering if I have a coupon code with the brand, check the first comment under every video, which is my comment. I pin it. And in that comment, I put all of my coupon codes that are currently active. So yeah, you get 15% off of full price items from Halara in that video. And of course, right now as well. I'll link a few of my favorites from them down below in case you missed that video. But it's 5:30. I usually like to get my YouTube videos live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So I'm gonna quickly just put this on low. I'm going to make a thumbnail and get today's video up by 6, and then I'm gonna come and finish cooking. So yeah, let's get to work. All right, I've been letting my laptop charge because it definitely died earlier after I sent the video to my assistant so she could make the description box. I also lit a candle just because I'm about to be cooking fish. And usually, like, because of the tomatoes, it makes the house smell pretty good. But anytime I'm cooking fish, I'm gonna light some incense. I'm gonna light a candle. It's probably gonna take me about 30 minutes to get this video live. So I'm gonna make a thumbnail with Canva using some of the photos that Maria and I took of me and some of the Halara pieces. And just like little shots of what is kind of in the video. So I'm excited about that. I have so many new subscribers to my Substack, which is amazing. I think I have 22 new subscribers today. I really love Substack. Like, if you are looking for a new social media platform that is slow, intentional, you really get to know someone, it's not about scrolling, it's not about algorithms, or, you know, it's just you finding your people and reading just very thoughtful, really intriguing stories and essays and points of view. It's just so good. It's becoming one of my favorite social media platforms. So I'm going to head into Canva and create a thumbnail. I have so many emails I need to respond to. Normally, like, my admin days are Monday, my filming days and getting video ups, and really my day off is Wednesday. Today was definitely not a day off. I've been on go since I got out of bed. I haven't even eaten today. But I think what I'm going to do is when you know what, I'm going to eat dinner slow, maybe read some of my favorite Substacks while I eat dinner. And before I go to bed, but after I eat dinner, I'll quickly take about 10, maybe 15 minutes tops to answer emails, and the rest of it can be done tomorrow, because it's just like, if I really had to answer all of these emails, I would be here for an hour, and that would push back me eating. But like, content creation is a full-time job. Like, you never have time off, ever. You really have to like schedule time in to not be online, and that can be hard, especially when you're working with people all over the world in different time zones. And you know, like the Halara team, I believe they're based in Europe, and it's already like 10 p.m. at night there, and they're waiting for me to post my video so I can send them a link, which is nuts. Like, really, they're probably not going to check it until tomorrow, but they want me to send my link as soon as the video is live. But I don't make videos live until 6 p.m. my time. So it's like, I have a lot of people depending on me to do my job. So yeah, let's quickly do this. I can't do it and talk to you guys at the same time. But of course you will see that video, and you'll see the thumbnail that I created with Canva. Canva is just super easy to make thumbnails with. And then I usually kind of get ChatGPT to help me with titles lately. But I think this title is going to be really quick and easy, like a weekend with me at home. People tend to really love just like a vlog. So if I put vlog in the title, people will watch it. So let's go ahead and get that up for you guys, and then I'll finish cooking dinner. Okay, so I've run into a little snafu. I forgot to actually download the video last night to my external hard drive because I don't want to fry my laptop, and I need to upload it to YouTube. So that's definitely gonna take an extra hour, and the video probably won't go live until 7, because uploading to YouTube this late, it's definitely not the vibe. Like, it's gonna be slow probably. We'll see how big this video is. Hopefully it's not too big. Why does this person keep emailing me? Like, I'm gonna get back to you. Relax. Let's see. But yeah, this external hard drive is from Samsung. I think I got it on Amazon. I think it's like it's the TZ Shield, and I think it's like 2 gigabytes or terabytes. And so I just save all of my videos on there from my editor. I download it from Dropbox, download it to this external hard drive, and then upload it from this external hard drive directly to YouTube, so it never gets saved onto my computer, because if you do that, you will ruin your laptop. You will have no space and it's just not a good look. So yeah, my editor, she sent this to me like last night at like midnight, and as soon as I got it, I emailed it to Europe, and they responded at like 5 a.m. my time. and was like, okay, it's approved, you can go live today. So that was a quick turnaround. This video is 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is pretty intense, so it's probably going to take quite a bit of time to download. I don't know why this isn't picking up my external hard drive where I want it to save. All right guys, so here is a little look at my thumbnail. I usually do 3 photos, and I always put myself in the center. And this is like a cute little workout set that Maria and I actually took photos of. And I'm gonna put a few of these photos on Instagram after this video goes live to kind of promote the YouTube video. So yeah, I just put a few photos around the house to just kind of indicate that this is like a home around the house vlog. I mean, I am taking my viewers with me to a few events, but for the most part, we're just in the house cooking and doing things like that. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like how it looks, and I'm just gonna tweak it just a bit, lighten a few areas, and then I'll go ahead and upload this as the thumbnail with the video. The video just got finished downloading to my external hard drive here, in case any of you are interested. I'll try and link this hard drive down below. But this has all of my YouTube videos on it, so I will never lose this. I will always have it, just in case anything ever happens to all of my videos. I have them all backed up here on this external hard drive. So now we're just going to upload the video to YouTube. Oh no, you guys, it's going to take 1 hour and 8 minutes to upload. So, well, it's 1 hour and 1 minute now. Okay, so it's saying it's going to take about 50 minutes to upload, and it is 6 o'clock on the dot. So hopefully I can get this video up by 7 p.m. at the latest. I never really like to upload after 7 p.m. but that works out fine. The video will go live at 7, and then I'll put an Instagram story to alert people on my Instagram, and also on my broadcast channel on Instagram. I think I have about almost 5,000 followers on my broadcast channel on Instagram. It's kind of like a personal note space that I can leave you all. And then I'll put a post there as well. I'll share it on Facebook. I'll share the post, the YouTube video on Pinterest. And then probably around 8 p.m. I will post some of the photos from my Halara shoot to kind of promote the video. And then I will make that live in feed post. So that's pretty much how I share all of my videos. That's what all goes into getting the video out. While this is uploading, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking. It smells so good, the yuca. I had to turn it off because I don't want it to get too mushy. It's almost like a potato, but a little bit like sweeter, and the texture is really nice, and I just don't want it to be too mushy. So while this is uploading and my thumbnail is done, let's head to the kitchen. We're gonna cut up these tomatoes and onions and get started with searing my sea bass. All right, let's wash off these tomatoes, and we're gonna cut them up. Actually, let's cut up the onion first, because we are going to saute this in some olive oil. We're gonna use this pot from our place. This pot is like, you can cook anything in this pot, which is why it's probably my favorite pot. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here. Whoop. That was a lot of olive oil, but it's fine. Let's cut up this onion. All right, we don't need too many onions, just maybe like half of a large onion. We're gonna go ahead and have some olive oil. Put that on a low heat, and we're gonna brown the onion. I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit hot. Not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and start washing and cutting up our tomatoes. And by the way, I stopped the yuca from boiling. I'm gonna put it back on low heat. But already that smells so freaking good. All right, let's put the onions in. That smells amazing already. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of sea salt and pepper. Also gonna add a little bit of garlic salt, and I love the Lawry's garlic salt because it has parsley in it as well. Just a nice little sprinkle. And I think that's it. We're gonna eventually put some red pepper flakes in here. We're gonna eventually put a little chili powder in here. We'll probably put a little bit more garlic salt, probably a dash of oregano, and I think that's probably a little bit more peppercorn, a little bit of pepper. I'm trying to think, what else did I put in this the other day? I think that's it. So let's let this brown. And we're gonna cut up these tomatoes just into like little chunks. There's nothing like the smell of browning an onion in your house. It smells like so good. All right, this is pretty brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes in. Here's a little look at my yuca. It's pretty much done. It's nice and soft and it's kind of fluffed up and it's no longer like super hard. All right, so essentially we're making some tomato sauce. I really want these tomatoes to break down, but I'm okay if there's like some chunks in here. And so we're gonna add some oregano. We're gonna add some chili powder, not too much. We're also gonna add a little bit more garlic salt. And we're gonna like water this down a bit to actually make a sauce, so we don't wanna season it too much. Gonna add some red pepper flakes, so I like it to be a little spicy. And a little bit more pepper, because this sauce is, you know, it's gonna be a little sweet because of the tomatoes. All right, so let's blend that all together. And then I'm just gonna cover this on like a medium high, so that it can really like turn more into a thicker sauce. Okay, there we go. Okay, now that the yuca is pretty much done, I don't want it to get like too mushy, so I'm gonna drain the water out of it because I don't want it to be the consistency of like a mashed potato. I want it to still be chunky. So I'm gonna use this little strainer here, and I'm just gonna pour the water into it. And you usually have to boil these for like 20 minutes until they're soft. So I'm just gonna pour them right into this, get rid of all of that excess water because it can kind of make it turn into almost like a gelatin. And that's not what we want. I want like the thick, tender texture of the yuca. Not like a slop. I don't want it to turn into slop. So it's in nice little chunks, and I'm just draining out the water. All right, so this is the perfect texture. This is what we're working with. It still has chunks. And we're just gonna put this back into the original pot. Okay, so now we're going to prepare our sea bass. I feel like I should have gotten more, but that's okay. I just got like half a pound because a pound was $37. So I just got like a little fillet here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's so bright. There we go. Just a little fillet. Still has the skin on. And we're gonna prepare this pretty quickly because it's gonna be the sauce that gives it the most like flavor. I'm just gonna take out a meat cutting board, put my fillet on it. We're gonna get rid of this. Of course, we're gonna wash the fish off. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, not too much. We're gonna rub that in, flip it over, rub also into the skin. Starting with the skin, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon pepper, a little chili powder, some salt, a little bit of garlic powder. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna rub that into the skin because that's gonna give that a nice flavor. We're gonna flip it over. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. And that's pretty much it for the fish. Like I said, the sauce and everything else is gonna give it a nice buttery flavor. And sea bass usually has a very flaky, buttery flavor anyway. So I have this little pot. I think it will do for just quickly searing that. I'm gonna put some butter in here. I'm gonna get the butter super hot, almost like burning. And then I'm just gonna toss the fish in for about 1 minute to 2 minutes on each side. And then I'm gonna pop it into the tomato sauce. So here I just have a little bit of butter. You don't need much, just a little. We're gonna heat this up. And then we're just gonna quickly sear the fish. All right, so this is our sauce. So far, let it burn a little bit. I still think I could have used a few more tomatoes, but it's neither here nor there. This has a good sear on it. I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute. You can see how it puffed up a bit. All right, we're gonna turn this off. Just gonna add this over here. Gonna add a little bit of water to thin up the sauce. We're gonna put some of this sauce on top. of the fish, kind of cover it up almost. And we're gonna turn this on low. And we're just gonna let that simmer. All right, so I'm just gonna let this simmer with the top on for about 15 minutes. At about the 7-minute mark, I'm gonna flip the fish over and then it'll be done. Then I'll take the sauce and the fish, I'll put a bowl of the yuca, and then I'll put the sauce and the fish on top, and that will be the meal. It's so good, it's almost done. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes for your starter.
All right, and it's already like nice and spicy because of the red pepper flakes and how much pepper and chili powder I put in there. But I am going to add a little bit of hot sauce because I like it to be very spicy. Where's my hot sauce? Oh, okay. So if you watched a previous vlog, you saw me buy, or you saw me show you guys this hot sauce. It is from it's called Sunny Sauce, and I got it from Sunshine Coffee Place here in Miami. And this is basically sun-dried Calabrian chilies, all mashed up. And that's all it is, with like water. And it's so good, it's so hot and spicy. I like to put it on eggs. I like to put it on really anything. It tastes so good with anything, hash browns. So you really have to mix it up though. There we go. But it's so good. It's called Sunny Sauce, and it's made by its founder, Alan Phillips, who started the Sunshine Matcha Coffee House. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, they sell this in their coffee shop that's inside of Esme Hotel in Miami Beach. So yeah, I'm gonna put just a little bit of this in there just to make it a little bit hotter. Not too much. There we go. And yeah, we're good to go. Well, I'm just gonna set that. It's 6:40, so I'm gonna check on the YouTube video. Let me wipe this off. I'm gonna check on the YouTube video and see if it's uploaded yet. I'm gonna cut, copy, and paste my description box and kind of fill in anything that was forgotten about, coupon codes and things like that. I still upload my own videos. I don't edit them, but I do upload them. And I do the thumbnails, and I make the titles and all of those things. So yeah, just gonna take out a water. And this is gonna be so good too with a little piece of cornbread from Whole Foods. I do have cornbread that I could have made, but like I'm just not in a space to like, this is enough cooking. To be baking and cooking is a little too much. Oh, this smells incredible. So eventually I'm gonna ask her what time, how much time I have left, and when she says like 6 minutes, I'll flip over the fish because, you know, it's a white, light fish. It doesn't take too long to cook. All right, guys, the food is done. It's nicely plated in my favorite little bowls from Nambe. You guys, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. I already know it tastes bomb. I have been tasting the sauce. It's just so good with like a little bit of this sweetness of this cornbread. Y'all, oh my God. This is even better than like the first time I made it. So good. Such a good like hearty meal. And yuca, the properties of it is so good for you and for your gut. And so I think that's why I've been craving it, because my stomach needs this. My stomach doesn't need all of the spices, but the yuca really offsets it. It's so freaking good. And the fish is nice and flaky and buttery. OMG, you guys. Oh my god. Wow. I could sell this. OMG. So that is the recipe. Let me know if you end up making it and what you think of it. It's one of my favorites. It's so hearty and it's just so good. Like, the mixture of flavors is everything. Okay. But the fish does have bones in it. And also the yuca, because I didn't cut out the inside, it'll have these little pieces in it. I just end up spitting them out. Don't eat them. Don't swallow them. But they're very easy to feel when you're eating. But yeah, so delicious. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna get the YouTube video up, and I'm about to receive a gift. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'll check back in with you guys soon. Hi y'all. It's been a little while. I had a guest. He has since left. But I am done cooking. I ate. The food was bomb. Okay, let me know if you try to make it. I've kind of closed the house down. I've put all of the shades down. I finally got my YouTube video up. It took me so much longer. I planned to get it up at 6. It didn't go up until 7:45, which is quite late for me. So hopefully y'all watch it. Like, I really tried. Y'all see how I was on the go today. I messed up by not downloading it right away as soon as my editor sent it to me and uploading it to YouTube. It took long. It took an hour and 20 minutes to upload to YouTube, even though it said it was only going to take 50 minutes because it's a very active time. So yeah, I really tried to. I actually worked through eating, which I try not to do because I really like to sit and enjoy my food. But you know, this is the name of the game when you work for yourself, when you're an entrepreneur, and when you have people counting on you for, you know, the content. And so I worked through my dinner, got the video up, and now I am tired. But look at my makeup. My makeup lasted all day today, y'all. It is now 9:21 p.m. I have dishes in the sink. I really don't like going to bed with dishes in the sink, but it's gonna happen tonight because your girl is tired, okay? I am tired. But I got my thumbnail up. I also, because the video went up so late, like I was still like tinkering with it by like 8:30. By the time I got done posting it over to Facebook, posting it over on my stories, posting it on my broadcast channel, on LinkedIn, it was already like 8:45, which is a little late for me to actually post on Instagram. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait and post a corresponding Instagram post with some of the pictures of me and my Hilera gear to Instagram in the morning. Even though I never post in the morning, I'll probably post tomorrow at like noon. So yeah, that was one thing I did not check off my list. I did manage to get a workout in because I walked all over the place today, and I cycled today to my to drop off my specimen. So yeah, it's been a very eventful day. I feel good. I feel like I was pretty productive. I'm going to take the hottest, most delicious, scrumptious, luxurious shower ever. I'm gonna climb into my coziest house dress. Well, I don't sleep in my house dresses really unless I'm traveling. I usually have a little tiny sleep shirt and my underwear. Like I don't like being hot when I'm sleeping. So yeah, and I'm gonna climb into bed and I'm gonna just watch some YouTube videos and like relax. So that is a full day with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I literally had my camera on me all day which is nuts. I do take periodic breaks normally when I vlog, but today y'all was with me all day, and I'm pretty sure I talked y'all's head off today. But I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm gonna finish closing up the house, turning out the lights, setting the alarm, blowing out these candles because I did light a candle while I was cooking. The house smells so flavorful and delicious. Y'all, that food was banging. I'm so glad I have leftovers for tomorrow and a little bit of cornbread too. Definitely gonna eat that for lunch. I have linked everything I've shown you guys in today's video, all of my empties that I showed you at the beginning of the vlog, all of my new and black owned fashion that I showed you guys, as well as the cool bubble hem pants from ASOS and the little lace shorts from Free People. What else? Yeah, anything you've seen in today's vlog, which was a very product heavy vlog because I'm just showing you what I'm doing during the day, which is a lot of stuff, is linked down below. But let me know if you guys like these super chatty spend time with me videos, because if you do, I will definitely do more of them. But in the meantime, watch all the videos and hype me up, whatever that means, and thumbs up the video and subscribe. Let me turn this off. Yeah, and subscribe, okay? You can hit the up and over button to like the video from your TV. Everything is linked. Check out the first comment for all the current coupon codes. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Love you, mean it. And I will see you all in the next one. Good night, guys.